There are two parts to communication: speaking and listening. Communication is about shared meaning, and it depends both on what's being said verbally and non-verbally. And most importantly, the meaning given by the people who are listening. So let's take a closer look at listening. So why do we speak? We speak to be heard, to be listened to. Listening is an active process. It's not passive. Listening is about hearing and interpretation, and it is a meaning-making activity. There are a number of ideas that are crucial to communication. An important one being how we listen reveals how we observe. We listen and interpret what we hear and see. So it's important to observe our listening, and let's learn to listen to our listening. Listening includes the silent conversations in our heads. We listen with our thoughts, images, and feelings. There are three ways in which we listen: always listening, already listening, and finally, automatically listening. So let's look at always listening. We're listening to the sounds of birds in the trees, the traffic, the noises around us, but most importantly, that silent conversation that's going constantly in our head. Think of the times when we drift off in class. So let's look at already listening. We often run ahead of what's being said. We have thoughts and images and interpretations of what is being said. Two is when somebody is speaking to us, are we listening to them? Or are we listening to our own impression or the words of the other? Often, we are making our own judgments when someone is speaking. And this reveals our biases. Do we switch off when a certain person speaks? And finally, we will look at automatically listening. And this is where we listen from our worldview. We can listen from our cultural perspective. And this influences how we interpret what we're hearing. An example of this would be that someone knows what someone is going to say before they say it. Parents often do this with their children, as if they know what they will say. Thank you. We hope you enjoyed it.